sometimes, dude. Yeah. Because a lot of our lives, think about it, it's always like you have dreams.
Yeah.
And what do you see? You see so many people go to the grave with dreams that haven't been fulfilled or crushed because they believed everything everyone told them, that they're not good enough, that they can't. Yeah. It's not for you. Fuck them. Go for it. Yeah. Do what you want to do. Don't believe the mass media. Don't believe your friends. Don't believe your people. And if someone's not on your side, supports what you want to do, leave them behind. Mm-hmm. Your life is too short. Your life is but a vapor. And I will tell you right now, it is here and gone. All of us and people listening have lost loved ones. I know it. It's hard and it hurts. Or you've been close to losing your life. Or you're dealing with some type of disease. The last thing you want to do is get to the end of your life and have regret. You'll always know how much money you can make or have in your bank account, but you don't know the day you're going to die. So go after what you want to do. It's so freaking worth it. Yeah. Leave a legacy. Leave something behind for your family. Do something for yourself that's going to make you feel fulfilled. So you're not sitting at a job that you hate making a wage that sucks, thinking, gosh, this is all life has to offer. No, it's not. Because you're believing the culture and the customs. Live outside the box. Do what you want to do. Yeah. Okay, I'm done. Geez, sorry. That's it.
I think it's great. I was like, and be proud of yourself for doing it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying be like an asshole about
be a free
it, but
thinker,
like,
man.
yeah, you know, don't limit yourself. Don't put yourself in a box. And I think, you know, but no, dude, I think that's super. I hope people listen. I hope that inspires people because it's the truth. And in that process, all the things that we cover a lot on this, just this show in general, are to promote that. It's to get outside the box, right? It's to get off your ass and go fucking do something.
Yes.
And you know what? You're going to fail, and then you might succeed, and you'll probably fail again, and you're going to rinse, repeat that shit for years. But you know what? The process, the journey, the everything is going to mold you into like a fucking member of society that we as a like people of the United States, we need those people. Mm-hmm. You know, because they're the ones that break ground. They're the ones that set the standard, and you know, they move the bar up. You know, which not in a bad way. Like, you know, I don't mean like an obtainable bar. I just mean like give something to shoot for. You know, and like again, right? Like the Kobe's, the freaking the influencers that do things in that manner that can be able to change the next generation of people. It's so important that we, you know, either hey, look, if there's nobody, why not you? Why isn't it you?
Right.
It can be. There's no reason to not be.
Yes.
You know? So, yeah, anyway, the fucking dude. I'm all fired up, too. I was like, yeah, you know, we could all do this shit. Let's fucking... let's change it up, baby.
I like how you mentioned failure, you know, and then stepping out of the box. Because I'm one of those people that, like, when I fail sometimes, I'm like, yeah, I'm done.
I agree with you. You know, I struggle with that. Again. I struggle with that, yes.
Right. So it's hard, you know, and I think a lot of people, I think we suffer from, you know what, I'm done. I don't want to do this and continue. But there are those people that they just keep going because that failure, again, it almost like it's fuel and it amps them to do more.
Absolutely.
You know, and for me, that's looking at those people that do that, you know, and that actually succeed after that. You know, because that's what really spurs you. Because you've already been through the failure, and then you succeeded. So now you're going to do it again and again and again. But you know, the people that, you know, not just me, but you know, there's a lot of people that see that failure and it happens. You know, and they're just like, you know what, I'm done.
It stops you,
and then you don't continue. You know, so then you never end up getting to that point of, you know, success. Or maybe if you do, it's very small.
Right.
You know, so you don't focus on it. Yeah. You know, but when you hit a big milestone, then you're like, oh my God. Let's why not just keep doing this? This is dope, right. You know? Why did I stop in the first place?
And the subjectivity, dude, of success is different for everybody.
Right.
You know, when we sit here and talk about it, I feel like we all kind of like it's like a wealth thing or you know what
everyone's
I mean?
Own vision just pops up.
Right, yeah.
But at the
end of the day, like all these things apply to whatever success means to you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If that's, hey, look, I grinded to buy a house and that was my lifetime goal to start, you know, to get married or start a family, whatever, or get a farm or, you know what I mean? Or invest in businesses and do, you know, whatever that means, is like just use it to drive you. And unfortunately, most of us, including myself, is not someone who naturally just kind of had that ability to fail and then immediately move forward. No way. But that's something that I feel like is a skill that I've learned over years because of the failure, because of the time. And you know what always pissed me off is like the longer you dwell about it, that's lost time.
Right.
You know, now again, whatever the healthy way to do it is. If it takes, I'm not saying like 10 minutes later, you're just like, I'm back ready to go. But you know what I mean? Don't shut yourself out for 10 years. Right. Give yourself an opportunity for that. And I think that's, man, we went from like spiritual shit. Now we're going straight motivation.
Bro, James.
Get out there and get it.
James 1:2, count it all joy when you face trials.
I love it.
Because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance, bro.
I love it.
I got that on my arm and I'm just like, yo, it's just... I tattooed it because it's like I don't do this well. This is one of those things that, like you said, Jordan, I see that I don't do it, and then I'm like, okay, this is what I need to work on. These are one of those, the challenges in my life, so it's like, hey, when there are, and this is biblical, bro, and there's so many things in the Bible that we can look at and we can be like, hey, that's a life lesson for not just me, but for anyone. And if it's being written, then somebody has already used it and it's already, helped them in their